into that, they don't even respect their own design philosophy with these characters. Like you said, like you were asking, like, oh, do they even playtest these characters? And I don't think they do. Like, genuinely, like, it just feels like they're giving these characters these mechanics without thinking of how it interacts with all the characters that are playing in the current meta. Because when you factor in all that stuff, it's just like, what is going on?
Dragon Ball Legends just turned 8. 8 years of fights, 8 years of banners, 8 years of chrono crystals disappearing faster than you can farm them. And every single year, without fail, the community has something to say. So today, we're not here to celebrate. We're here to ask the questions nobody at Bandai Namco wants you to ask. What is actually wrong with Dragon Ball Legends in 2026? Segment 1. A new rarity? Again? Let's start with the elephant in the room. Or more accurately, the elephant that walked into the room back in February and never left. On February 11th, 2026, Dragon Ball Legends dropped a brand new rarity tier, Legend. Now on paper, this sounds exciting. And to be fair, the new stuff they added is impressive. Legend characters come with ink brush exclusive animations, a brand new legend action that replaces the normal area change attack, and something called a superior element, a special element type that deals increased damage to characters it has advantage over. That all sounds cool, right? But here's a problem. This is not Dragon Ball Legends' first new rarity rodeo. When Ultra came out, it was supposed to be the pinnacle, the top of the food chain, the end game. People spent hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars chasing Ultra characters. And now there's a rarity above Ultra, which means every Ultra you pulled, every Legends Limited you grinded for, is now 2 tiers below the ceiling. And Bandai confirmed in the same announcement, quote, existing Legends Limited characters will not be made Legend. Now I know that Legend is supposed to replace Legends Limited, which Legend is just Legends Limited with a new title over it. So all those Legends Limited you have, just power crept again. The first Legend character was Super Vegeta, and for the 8th anniversary, we got Legend Broly and the original character Legend Shallet, as well as Legend Tag, Trunks, and Gohan. The community debate is loud and ongoing. Is Legend Rarity a genuine evolution of the game, or just another reason to empty your wallet to stay competitive? Segment 2. Shallet Anniversary. Seriously? Now here's where things get divisive. For the 8th anniversary of Dragon Ball Legends, the biggest event of the year, the moment players save their chrono crystals for all year long, the headline Legend character for part 2 is Shallet. For those who don't know, Shallet is a Metamorphin fusion of Shallet and Giblet, the twin Saiyan brothers who are the game's original characters, completely made up for Dragon Ball Legends. They don't exist in the manga, they don't exist in the anime, they are original Dragon Ball Legends creations. And look, Shallet has been the main character of Dragon Ball Legends story mode since day 1. There is an audience for him. The story arc of him and Giblet finally fusion into Shallet is genuinely a big moment for players who follow the story. But the debate is this. At the 8th anniversary, when people are expecting Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, or MUI Goku, or some iconic Dragon Ball moment, like maybe a Tag Piccolo and Beast Gohan, they got a game original OC at the top slot of the most prestigious banner of the year. A YouTube video literally titled, "Did this new legend character ruin 8th anniversary on Dragon Ball Legends?" came out this week, and it says the community is split right down the middle. And on the PvP side, Shallet is being described as toxic. His kit apparently activates powerful effects randomly, making him unpredictable and frustrating to fight against. The community is genuinely split. Half love the Shallet lore payoff, half are furious they spent their anniversary crystals on someone who isn't even a real Dragon Ball character. Segment 3. 450 pulls to guarantee. Every anniversary, Bandai announces a pity system adjustment, and the community is supposed to cheer. This year, they reduced the guaranteed pity for legend characters from 500 pulls down to 450. They said this in the official producer stream too. Previously, legend banners required 500 pulls to guarantee, and ultra banners required 600 pulls. Both are now 450 for the anniversary. Here's the math. One multi-summon, 10 pulls, costs 1000 chrono crystals. To hit 450 pulls, you need 45 multi-summons. That's 45,000 chrono crystals at pity. Chrono crystals cost roughly $1 per 100 TC from the in-game shop, meaning hitting pity on a legend banner could cost you somewhat in the region of 450 USD. That's not a mobile game. That's a console with a full game library. And here's the thing, the anniversary is generous with free CC. They're giving out 4000 CC from missions, 5600 CC from raids, a roulette login bonus, and the extra 100 times free summon tickets. But even if you add all that up, it's maybe 15,000 to 20,000 CC for very dedicated players across the entire anniversary period that are free to play. Not even halfway to one pity. Free to play players are expected to pick one unit and pray, or save across multiple months and still potentially come short. Segment 4. The free 100 times summon. Gift or trapped? Now let's give credit where it's due, because Bandai is trying this anniversary. They announced a free 100 times summon event. Collect summon tickets from missions, do 100 pulls, and the final 4 drops are guaranteed Legends limited characters. They even added a step 2, do another 100 ticket, get 4 more guaranteed Legends limited at the end. That's 8 guaranteed Legends limited characters total. On the surface, incredible. Free Legends limited units. Who wouldn't miss that? But here's what the community is pointing out. These are old Legends limited characters, not the new legendary unit, not the anniversary legend, just the existing Legends limited pool, which contains units that are already being power crept by the legend Rarity. The tickets are drip fed weekly. You're gonna get all 200 tickets at once. New missions are added each week throughout the anniversary period, which means you have to consistently log in and grind. The 100th drop has additional Legends limited characters added to their lineup. Check the drop list carefully. More isn't always better if they're padding it with weaker, older units. So yes, this is generous, but it's not going to give you characters you actually need to compete in the current meta, because those are on the paid legend banners. Segment 5. The game still breaks. Here's something that never makes the hype. Trailers. On January 27th, 2026, just months before the 8th anniversary, a routine update caused a wave of bugs that Bandai had to officially acknowledge. These included the app soft locking after accessing the home screen, the event list page not displaying correctly, daily missions appearing as completed even when players haven't cleared them, an error when transitioning to the home screen causing new character introductions to not play correctly, soft locking the app again. This story is not yet unlocked error message appearing randomly after weekend special choice battles. They're fakes? Try clearing the cache, which as every Dragon Ball Legends player knows means re-downloading a massive data package. This isn't a one-off year after year major update to break something. For a game generating millions in revenue, players are expecting better QA, especially heading into the anniversary season when the servers are under the most pressure. Segment 6. The Rarity ladder is getting ridiculous. Power creep fatigue in 2026. Let's zoom out and look at the full picture of where Dragon Ball Legends stands in 2026. Because the Rarity situation is genuinely getting hard to track. You have Sparkling, the old rare units everyone used to chase. Ultra, introduced as a new top tier. Legend Limited, the actually coveted unit for years. And now Legend, the brand new tier above everything. And they confirmed Legend characters have a superior element dealing 1.75 damage when they have the element advantage. That's not a small edge, that's a structural advantage baked into the rarity. A legend unit will hit harder, have exclusive mechanics, and have better animations, all in ways that can't be matched by older units. And remember what Bandai said, old Legends Limited will not be upgraded to Legend. So units people spent thousands of CC and real money pulling over the past several years, they're now permanently tier below. This is the core of the power creep conversation. It's not just that the new units are stronger, it's that the game itself is now structured in a way where old investment is devalued by design. Segment 7. The other side. Look, this isn't pure hit piece. Let's be real. The 8th anniversary is generous by Dragon Ball Legends standards. Here's what actually has been given away. 300 login bonus summon tickets, 10 sparkling guaranteed tickets per day for 10 days, then 10 regular tickets per day for 20 days, 4,000 Chrono Crystals from missions, 5,600 from 8 non-stop raids, free 100 times summon with 8 guaranteed Legends Limited characters across Step 1 and Step 2, 8 Legends Limited guaranteed summon tickets from completing anniversary missions, and Ultimate Champion bonus up to 8,000 CC across 8 seasons if you play every other week. The producer also announced a Fusion World card game collab, their second one, a continuing partnership with Sparkling Zero, and new Xenoverse 2 characters crossing over into the game. And the story, Shallet debate aside, is genuinely being praised for its emotional payoff. Shallet and Giblet arc spans the entire history of the game. The game has over 676 playable characters at the time of the World Championship. This is clearly a game that Bandai is investing in heavily. The question the community keeps asking is, who is that investment actually for? 8 years. My final statement? Well, here's how I would put it. In 2018, Dragon Ball Legends launched as a fun mobile fighting game. Who could forget that? Now in 2026, it's a live service machine with brand new rarity tier, a pity system requiring nearly 1,000 pulls to guarantee a unit, and a community that's genuinely spit about whether an original character belongs at the top of the anniversary banner. Not that that means the game's dying. It clearly isn't. The anniversary is massive. The content is there, and there are players who love every bit of it. But the game is still running is a low bar for a franchise as beloved as Dragon Ball. The community has been asking the same question for years. When does the power creep stop? When does free-to-play actually feel viable? When do the bugs get fixed before a major event? 8 years in, and they're still asking. So, what do you guys think? If you have any concerns you would like me to go over in the next video, go ahead and comment them. Do you think Dragon Ball Legends has to acknowledge these questions, or will it be the same loop of new characters released and the power creep gap getting bigger? Let me know. And that's all I have for you today. Max, out.